This historic caboose, originally part of the historic Louisville and Nashville Railroad, has now been restored into a unique vacation rental here in downtown Oneonta. And it is a rental that you could use via Airbnb. And it's called the Sidetrack Caboose. So if you're looking to stay in Oneonta and would like to try something unique, check out the Sidetrack Caboose, an Airbnb right here in the small city of Oneonta. Let's go. P9 here with another vlog, and I am here in downtown Oneonta, Alabama, which is where I will take a walk and give you guys a tour of the city. So let's get into it, shall we? Now, this is Oneonta, Alabama. Oneonta is a city located in Blount County, Alabama, with a population of a little less than 7,000 residents. So I'm starting this vlog off right here by this beautiful art piece that says, "Welcome to historic downtown Oneonta, Alabama." So you know I love the murals. Really nice artwork that captures the essence and illustrates the history behind Oneonta, which was established in 1891. And there's a painting of the L&N train, the Louisville and Nashville, whose railroad passes through the city. It goes to 205, which is the area code here. And this really nice art piece was painted by Tara Murphy. So shout out to Tara Murphy for this nice mural. And this is where we'll start this vlog of Oneonta. Now, if you guys have been following my channel for a while now, you guys would know that this isn't my first time in Oneonta. As a matter of fact, I was here in Oneonta going back to, let me go around this way. I don't want to go down this alley. I was here covering the Covered Bridge Festival back in October. So I was covering that annual event, which is a huge part of the culture right here in Oneonta. So I'm just going to do a walkthrough of the town. I think that's a zip code right there, 35121. But yeah, if you guys watch my Covered Bridge Festival vlog, which I will post a link in the video, then you will see how absolutely these streets were filled with people. Lots of vendors and all that good stuff. Right over here on First Avenue. They have a spa right there. Creations. It's like the neighborhood bar right here, Tin Town. So Oneonta has been incorporated since around 1891. It took over its role. It took over the role for the county seat of Blount County from Blountsville. Blountsville was the original county for Blount, or the county seat for Blount County, but the seat moved over to Oneonta in 1889, and it's been a seat ever since. We're talking over 130 years ago. You have a consignment boutique right here. And this is the Neely Theater right here. This theater opened in 1946. It's a historic theater, opened in 1946, but it now serves as the home for the Neely School of Music and Arts and voted 2026 Business of the Year. So shout out to Neely for that honor. They also have a community church right here called Redeemer. So it looks like they have a building right here and they have another building across the street. So it looks like they occupy two buildings. That's pretty cool. Now the county courthouse is further up that way. We'll go check that out as well. A clothing shop across the street. Southern Vision Eye Care. You have a spot over there across called the Lunch Box. It's like a nice little gathering spot. It's a spot called Hammers. Hey. Becca's Blooms.
All right, I'll go and I'll probably just wait there for a little bit.
Oh. They have an ice cream spot called the Meltdown. The Meltdown right here, downtown Oneonta. And if you guys watch my vlog from the Covered Bridge Festival, I'll also walk down this alley right here. It's called the Oba Art Walk. Oba Art Walk, which was established in 2020, 6 years ago. So a bunch of local artists. Right here, as you can see, it's a list of different artists. And the board of directors and the donors. So it's just some really nice art pieces. Corvin, PHB, really nice and colorful. All roads lead to home. The heart right there, symbolizing home is where the heart is. It's really cool. Really cool. Mascot Sports Grill right here. Hey. Yep, they have a sports grill. Corner of 2nd and 1st Street. It's Regions Bank. The Citizens Bank of Blount County. Time capsule. So this is the Railroad Boulevard over here. Let me cross over here. There goes the public library over there, the Oneonta Public Library. Now, this is the historic Birmingham Mineral Railroad site where I'm at right now. So this is where the Louisville and Nashville Railroad Depot used to be located. And this is a rail line. This Oneonta was a space, it was a place where, you know, the Louisville and Nashville Railroad line ran through, and they would ship things such as minerals, iron ore, all those type of materials to different markets. And here stood the historic Oneonta, Louisville and Nashville Railroad Depot, or the L&N for short. And it started in 1889, where the Louisville and Nashville Railroad, also known as the Birmingham Mineral Railroad, began railroad freight and passenger service to Oneonta with the completion of the rail line from Boyle's Railroad Yard near Birmingham to the Champion iron ore mines. And by 1905, the railroad through Oneonta ran to Attala and Gaston to the northeast, connecting with the Alabama Mineral Division of the Louisville and Nashville Railroad. Now, originally, the L&N provided passenger and freight service to Oneonta, and the L&N depot provided the passenger ticketing and waiting area. So the railroads, you know, that ran through here, and the depot was located right here at this location, and it was behind the Garner Hotel. But the depot was moved from the downtown area to the present location and has since been used as a meeting site for various functions. So shout out to the depot. So I'm guessing the hotel was somewhere over there. Was the hotel this building, or I'm confused about where the hotel was? The hotel had to have been over there where the public library site is now. Right here on the other end of Main Street, here in Oneonta, downtown. Now this right here, they have a campus for Wallace State Community College right here in Oneonta. And if you go up this way, you'll see a sculpture of the community college mascot. It's the lion with its mane, and inscribed in there are historical images of the city of Oneonta. So this is really dope how they did this. They've had a cotton warehouse back during that time, and they had the bank right here. So a lot of historical images, a lot of historical imagery. And I believe this building looks relatively modern, like it hasn't been up there too long. Was constructed in 2019. You see the president, director, Vicky, Carol Lewis, I believe that's how you pronounced it, and Wesley Wakestraw. All the community partners, Governor Kay Ivey. Yeah, so really nice looking building. And you have the lion right there. And it sits right across from this Egan house, which houses the Blount County Children's Center. So it's a really nice house. Has the white fence on the side. Nice exterior. Typical Southern style porch. It's a really nice day to be out walking. So, like I said, came here before back in October. It was the fall during that time. And it was a relatively warm day when I came here before during the Covered Bridge Festival. It's just pretty much warmer now. Now that it's the springtime. It's a nice home right over there. They even have a senior center, Oneonta Senior Center. They have these nice garden right here. It's a nice garden that was made in the memory of Carolyn Jackson for her dedication to the Rose Garden Club. So RIP to Carolyn Jackson. It's a really nice garden dedicated to her memory. They even have the community storm shelter. Really nice to have, especially, and if you ever notice, a lot of these more modern buildings are building those storm shelters. They're implementing those storm shelters because some of these areas, particularly in North Alabama, are tornado prone. So definitely had to be prepared. But it's really nice to come downtown. City of Oneonta Community Development Building. So this is where my last vlog in Oneonta, the Covered Bridge Festival, this is where it began, actually. It began right here. Of course, the street was crowded. A lot of it was blocked off. And it was a lot of vendors and those bounce houses, all that stuff. This is an Italian steakhouse. This looks pretty new. Mio Sogno. So they even have an Italian restaurant. Like, Oneonta is a pretty good size. It's really a city. It's more so a city than it is a small city than it is a town. I mean, it has 7,000 plus people living here, so so that, the more the population, the more these businesses can come in and set up shop. And as I mentioned in my Blountsville vlog, with the Hispanic population, it's making it a little bit more diverse. There's an Ace Hardware store, Weathers Hardware. So, it's always good to have a local hardware store. And check this out. It's a really nice mural on the Alabama Mural Trail. Welcome to Oneonta, a great place no matter how you pronounce it. So I done said Oneonta, great place no matter how you pronounce it. Amen to that. This was painted by the Skidmore Sign Company, provided by the Oneonta Business Association. This was back in June of 2020. The painters, Sam Sanfilippo, Lauren Sanfilippo, and Darlene Herrera. So I want to say they're all Latino. It's really nice. Nice contribution they made to the town. Now this building right there at the corner of 2nd Street and 2nd Avenue is called the Little Brick Church. And it was originally built in 1869. And it was purchased by the city in 2014. And it's currently used as an event venue. So there you see it right there. Really nice historical structure. Again, it's called the Little Brick Church. And further down this way, you have the Lester Memorial Methodist Church. So, of course, you're going to have a lot of churches. This is Alabama. It's the Bible Belt. Y'all know what it is. But yeah, that Little Brick Church is a prominent landmark in the city. Now, this is the Blount County Memorial Museum. So it displays a bunch of artifacts, documents, photographs, all those things. Now, they're open only on a limited basis. They're only open Tuesdays through Thursdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Today is Saturday, so of course it's not going to be open today. But they do have artifacts and all that good stuff commemorating the history of Blount County and its veterans. And by the way, one of Blount County's veterans is a gentleman by the name of Osmond Ingram, who was a sailor who served in the U.S. Navy during World War I. He passed away during World War I, unfortunately, but he was posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor. So shout out to Osmond Ingram, who is a native of Oneonta. And this is the Blount County Courthouse right here. We have the old courthouse bell right here. And looks like it was up from between 1890 to 1954. Shout out to the Blount County Commission and the Blount County Historical Society for preserving this historical courthouse bell. And of course, there you go, the Blount County Courthouse. And it's the Blount County Veterans Memorial. So this honors all the veterans in Blount County who served the country in the multiple branches, as well as in the multiple conflicts. Flame of freedom right there. And a gas lamp dedicated to the gallant men and women of Blount County who served the country. Courtesy of the American Legion Post 72, August 26, 1972. So really nice displays outside of the Blount County Courthouse. And Blount County is a county that's older than the state, and it was founded February 7th, 1818 by Alabama Territorial Legislature from land ceded by the Creek Indian Nation and named for the Tennessee Governor W.G. Blunt, who sent militia under Andrew Jackson to punish the Creeks for Fort Mims massacre. So, yeah, this was around the time of, like, after basically the Creek Indian Wars in the early 19th century. First Baptist Church is down that way. And you get a good look of 3rd Street. Really nice scenery, if I should say so myself. PNC Bank. Which leads me to the conclusion of this vlog. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to another P9 production for my second visit to Oneonta, Alabama. I'd like to thank everybody for taking the time out for watching this vlog. If you made it this far, make sure you hit the like button. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell. And once you hit the bell, make sure you select all. That way you get notified each and every time I drop a new vlog. With that in mind, good people, thanks again for tuning in and see you on the next one. Peace.